guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Decorate a Random Room in My House with me. We're doing an office makeover. So I'm so excited to share with you this video. As you guys know, we recently moved and I've kind of been chipping away at every room trying to complete it as much as possible. This is a temporary living space for us, so nothing is super permanent, but I did want to get some nice pieces to put in our place so that it felt more homey and complete. So I want to share with you my little office makeover, just some little tips and tricks that I did to elevate this space. We are renting, so they are renter-friendly options for you guys. And I just wanted to share with you another room that I went ahead and designed and decorated a little bit. So if you want to see how I did a little office makeover, then just keep watching. So huge shout out to Fezibo for partnering with me on this video. They were amazing and hooked me up with a standing desk. And this standing desk is awesome for so many reasons. Obviously it's sit stand, which is amazing, especially if you work from home. You guys know I love a standing desk and I wanted to be able to gift one for Scott for his new office. He does have his office literally like right there, but sometimes he works from home. Monday, Fridays, typically he works from home. So it's nice to have a spot for him to feel comfortable and yeah, just have an actual spot, because if you guys have been with us for a while, you know he used to like work in our entryway on a kitchen table. So we're upgrading him to this desk, and the Fezibo's desks are amazing, such a good price point. So if you've not checked them out and you are in the market for a standing desk, they have so many different options, L-shaped, big ones, small ones, wood. I love this glass top one. I think it's super cool for like writing notes and stuff. I'm so jealous that I don't have this. It's like basically your own sticky notes all over your desk. So if you haven't checked them out already, I have an awesome coupon code. I will link it down below so you guys can get an amazing standing sitting desk for your home office if you are in the market. And let's get into the makeover. All right, so once I kind of cleared out some of the junk in the room to start with, I went ahead and assembled my Fezibo standing desk. It's so quick and easy to put together. Got shipped right to my house, and I went ahead and attached the legs to the base. It's only 3 parts, you guys. It's so simple. So I went ahead and used the Allen wrench that they provided to go ahead and assemble my desk. So I like to position it right in front of the window to get optimal lighting. And then I went ahead and took some Mavs memorabilia that one of Scott's old friends, was a Mavs photographer. So I went ahead and tried to just use the frames we already had. I definitely need to get different frames for it, but I wanted to use what we already had to kind of repurpose some of the things that we have, because like I keep saying, this isn't a permanent space for us. So I don't want to spend a ton of money to do this. I wanted to do it on a budget and challenge myself to use what we already had, like our own decor that we already had, and these photo albums or photo frames that we've had from our previous place, and just kind of revamp them with photos, like I said, that we already had. So I took these Mavs photos and placed them in these frames. These frames are super affordable from Ikea. Just made sure that they all fit. Took out the border of this one because this frame cut off their heads. So went ahead and removed the border, put it on the back, and good to go. Then I wanted to add some greenery to the office. I knew that, so I added a hanging plant. I ended up changing the pot that it was in, but I went ahead and attached this to the ceiling. That's the only screw I put into the wall, technically the ceiling. And then put a pothos. Pothos are really great plants for any space. My vision is this pillow here. So like I said, I already ordered a new planter for up here. I'm gonna put these pillows with this here and then put a blanket up there. I'm going to put this little golf thing here. I'm gonna hang these pictures over here. Yeah, that's where we're at. So let's start to decorate. Let's get our life together. Hi, Ms. Wrinkly. Yes, I'm excited to transform the space. It's already come far, but it's not done yet. Wrinkly, what you doing, girlfriend? She crazy. All right, so I went ahead and put away some miscellaneous things, and I wanted to empty the last box that we have from our move, which is just some random decor pieces, this blanket that I made forever ago, and I wanted to have this little Chicago pillow. So I think this will eventually be a spot where we put on all of our winter boots and stuff, but for now I just kind of wanted to decorate it a little bit to give some interest to the space, and I was kind of playing around with it to see which looks best. Then I went ahead and hung those photos that I showed you the other day that I had placed in the frames. I used little command Velcro strips to go ahead and place those up. And then I also placed out the little golf putting green simulation, and then hung the photos. I had to measure those to make sure that I wasn't super uneven with them, but I also struggled to see which like design I wanted, because I had two that needed to go like in landscape and then one that needed to go in portrait mode. So yeah, it was kind of a struggle, but we figured it out, and then I hung those up. So yeah, I thought they were super cute. All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and get into the mini tour. So first, this room is very like man cave office area mixed in with some Arlo toy room. So we first have the little putting green. If you know my son is obsessed with golf, and so is Scott. So they love this little putting green, super cool. The ball delivers back out this way. We have Scott's amp and his electric guitar. This is a chest. I'm using the top part for storage, and then down below here we have some extra toys and stuff for Arlo to play when he is down here. And then we just have a couple of Mavs memorabilia, so a ball, some photos, and then a signed Dirk Nowitzki jersey. We have this chair, used to be in Arlo's nursery, but we just wanted to repurpose it. It's a really nice chair, so I thought it would be really cool for the space down here. Obviously, we have the star of the show, the Fezibo desk, the standing desk that I'm in love with. So let me show you this really quick. So I wanted to go over some of my favorite features about the Fezibo standing desk, all in one. You can stand, you can sit, it's amazing. The coolest part I would say about this desk, obviously it has 3 motors, so it's super fast and can go up and down really quickly. And you can save your sitting and standing position. You can lock it also for child lock. So when Arlo's down here playing, we go ahead and raise this up and move the chair, so therefore he can't get on the desk, which is obviously a really big safety feature for us. And then the other really cool thing is it's a glass top, so you can actually draw on it, which I think is such a cool idea. Also cleans super easy, so I think one day when Scott's done with this desk, we'll transition into a desk for Arlo. I think it'll be really cool for art projects for him, really easy cleanup. So if you're looking for a desk for your kid, I think this would be awesome. They have, again, the sitting for when they're seated or when they're standing up. This would be such a fun desk for that as well. But I absolutely love that you can doodle and draw on this, go ahead and erase it, and it's good to go. So it's like your to-do list all in one. I'm so jealous of this desk. I want it in my room so bad, but I think the quality is obviously amazing. This is such a good desk for the price point. I couldn't believe the prices when I saw Fezibo's website. They also have amazing like variety. You can add things on, which was really cool. You can add attachments for if like you want a treadmill thing or anything like that to go underneath your desk. They have different options for that, which is so cool. They have L-shaped desks. I definitely wanted something a little bit smaller for this space since it's not a huge space, and we wanted it to double as like a play entertainment room, aka Scott also wants to get like a golf simulator down here. So we wanted something that was chic and minimal with the look, and I think that the Fezibo desk that I picked out is the perfect, like it checked all the boxes for me in terms of the space. I also wanted to make sure it had a drawer. I feel like a lot of standing desks do not have drawers. The other cool thing about Fezibo is if you decide that you like a desk, they have add-ons like you can add a drawer and things like that. So it's super customizable, which I absolutely love. But this was important for me because I feel like I hate a cluttered desk. So I like that this is super clean and chic. And I think that if you haven't upgraded to a standing desk and you're still working from home, which I know a lot of people are, check out the links in the description box down below. I also have a coupon code that you guys can take advantage of, so you can save even more on the desk that is already super, super affordable. I did want to go over some of the other features that I absolutely love about this desk. There are 2 charging ports, one of the fast new iPhone chargers, which is awesome because we all know when we forget to charge our phone or our watch or something like that, we want it done really quick, and I love that this has the speedy port in it. Then over here we have a little filing cabinet, and yes, I know this is not super aesthetically pleasing, but Scott likes to watch golf sometimes when he's working, so that's there. Also has acoustic guitar. I have my little pothos hanging over in this corner. It does really well with this light so far. It's like really drawn to it, so very happy about that, and I got it into a smaller plant. This little pot holder is from Amazon. Then we have a Miss Winnie hiding underneath here. If y'all have ever been with me for a really long time, you would know I actually made this blanket. It was a disaster, but it's still thriving-ish. I got this little pillow from Home Goods. We have this little box that came from Scott, a little safety deposit box. And this is gonna be our bench for like putting on winter shoes. So I will eventually get like a rubber mat down here to put like winter boots and things like that. But for now, this is that space. So I'm super happy with how everything turned out. I mean, you guys know this is a temporary living space for us. So I wanted something that kind of represented us, was clean and not cluttered. But yeah, simple and put together. So this is Scott's office when he's not working at the actual office, and it's also a nice playroom for Arlo on days when he just doesn't want to be upstairs. So yeah. All right, you guys, so that is going to wrap up this video. Again, check out the links in the description box down below to see where you can get your next standing desk for your home office at an amazing affordable rate. And don't forget to use the coupon code they provided for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you want to see other rooms, let me know in the comments down below.